Hello, Sagittarius. How you guys doing? Welcome to your weekly reading. I'm going to dive straight in for you guys. Let's see what's going on for you, okay? Let's see. For my gorgeous Sagittarians, let's see what's going on for them, please, Spirit. Let's get two of these. Whoa, okay, that was quick. We like that. You have self-love, okay? This is a week full of needing probably some self-love. This says self-love is a foundation of all love. And you have insight. Insight is the fruit of wisdom. Keep learning. Keep a learning attitude, which I love to come out for you guys because that is your stereotype. You guys are the ninth house in astrology, which is all about further education, higher education. It's about learning through life. You guys are an expansive force. Out of all the zodiac signs, you're always wanting more, to learn more. You have a lot of curiosity usually when you're in your element, at least. So that's an interesting card to come through. So self-love. How can we bring more self-love into this week? And what can we learn from this week as well, right? Maybe it's about getting into some education, as I was saying. Maybe it's about looking at different perspectives to gain some more insight. Okay, so I wonder if it's about looking at yourself through a different lens. That can be a message for somebody out there too. Interesting. I mean, there's a book here, so maybe you guys need to read more and it might help you expand your awareness in some way. Right, let's see what else is going on for my gorgeous Sagittarians, please. Let's see, let's get two of these. Please, Spirit, let's see what's going on for them within the next week. Ooh, I like that one. Right. I got a flash glimpse of it, and it's milk and honey, which is all about your healing, your personal satisfaction, time for yourself. Let's see. For Sagittarius this week, let's get one more. Ooh, okay. I like this card too because it's about taking accountability. Even if it's not your mess, okay, it's up to us to heal it so that we can move forward, right? Don't stay stuck and stubborn just because somebody else did something to you that your whole life now has to be in ruins because of that. We're not going to do that over here. Sagittarius, we're going to say, do you know what an a-hole, but I'm going to keep moving anyway. That's what I say, because clean it up again is about kind of taking accountability. It's taking the lead. It's a stag energy. It's emperor energy, which is beautiful actually, because I would say that these are both kind of opposing divine masculine, divine feminine, right? Going with the flow, healing, listening to your body, embracing, relaxing, healing, all right? Seeing things from compassionate point of view. It's just an abundant, beautiful energy. And to clean it up is, again, the opposite. It's action. It's cleaning it up. It's getting into the mess. So beautiful kind of different energies coming through here. This is also a card that I always say it's like cleaning the air. It looks like he's cleaning the air. And by the way, this card comes in when you might have a bit of a backlog. You know, those responsibilities that we've not done. So milk and honey came up first. So maybe it's the time to take a vacation, take a break if you're able to. If not, then in the time that you do have to yourself, even if it's 5 minutes, what can you do during that time that actually is going to make you feel good in some kind of way? Because you're being called to be like this little elephant. And again, it is similar to self-love. Milk and honey is about healing and nourishing and soothing, and that rainbow says that you come to the end of a difficult journey, right? The sun is starting to shine. You're starting to feel a bit more happier, or you're starting to feel a bit more like you're able to relax or focus on yourself and your feelings and your emotions. And then after that, then we can clear up the mess. Then we have the energy and the positivity maybe to clean up the mess, right? To take leadership. So I feel like they're wanting you to get into the Empress mode first, to then go into this energy. He's cleaning it up. I always say this looks like aftermath of a tower moment. So separation or falling out, you know, destruction in your life, or just the foundations kind of falling here. But whatever is falling away was not built on the right foundations, right? So it's important to understand that, okay, and learn from it. Okay, what can we do moving forward? All right, my angels, as you can see here. All right. And then getting our hands dirty a little bit here. Right, let's see what's going on for my Sagittarians. Let's get another card out. For Sagittarius, please spare us get two of these for this week. Third chakra has been coming up a lot. I feel like everyone's a little bit blocked when it comes down to your willpower, right? This is the I can affirmation. So maybe lately you've not been feeling very capable or able to do certain things, but this is an energy that they're asking you to heal. All right, let's get one more. And look at that. Look at it coming. Look at this beautiful. And there's so many rainbows. You have 3 rainbows already in your reading. That's crazy. All right. And this actually looks like a continuation. Look at how that felt, like kind of fell together. So gorgeous. Right. You have happy family on the bottom of the deck here. So maybe again, relationships in your family or whatever your family is to you. It doesn't have to be blood family, but whatever it is, your soul family, it just looks so good. This is the 10 of Cups, really. So, I mean, maybe there is a vacation happening here, or maybe things just look super good. This is the door to personal healing and happiness. If you can see, there's a little dove bird here, which is all about peace. Again, that rainbow usually comes after some heavy rain and some sunshine. So again, sun is starting to rise. You got the door to personal healing and happiness. So I like that. I like it a lot. Okay, maybe lately you felt like, actually, I wonder if this kind of connects in a way that you've had a belief in life that I will never be happy because of things that you've been through, you know, which has been challenging and tough. And again, I do feel like there is this energy that a lot of it wasn't even your fault. It was the fault of others, like people, you know, making a mess in your life, creating chaos in your life, whatever it is. And it can feel unfair, and it can feel like overwhelming, or even if this is to do with a lot of work in your life that you might have been postponing or delaying because you didn't feel like you could do it. And especially now that there's a lot going on, you definitely feel like it's too much. No, it's not. You can do it. All right. Fight for that personal healing and happiness. Okay. You can have it now, but you definitely can have even more of it later on too. Right. Let's get you some of the tea leaf tarot, because I have some of these for you. So you're going to give you some extra random messages for this week for Sagittarius, please. What are some things that might happen during this next week, please? One more. Anyone? One more? Okay. Ooh, interesting. Tower reconciliation. Now, some of you might be getting back in touch with somebody, but I will just say that. And if it doesn't resonate, then that's fine. Don't come at me. All right. You don't need to accept anyone into your life. I'm just saying what the cards are saying. Okay. Chillax. Some people get so uptight about it. I'm like, hello, if it doesn't resonate, then it doesn't resonate. That's fine. But somebody's message is out there. It's not just about you. Okay. Just saying, if you get triggered. Reconciliation and solid foundation, success with effort. Now, in a way, this could be about forgiving, again, a situation so that you can just, you know, accept responsibility in some way. Okay, like that person did this to me. I understand that they were wrong for doing that, but it's now my responsibility to move forward with my life and create the life I want to live. It's no longer, it may have been their fault that they created this mess or created whatever for me. However, moving forward, you know, I'm going to take responsibility for my life and what I can do with what I got. All right, just and towers feels like you're rebuilding something. All right, which feels really good, especially if you are building like a business or, you know, whatever it is, a solid foundation, a solid plan. This is success with effort. You have to use the effort though. All right, Vulture coming through. Depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. All right, then you have Bag, something important such as a new job or a raise. I love that. Interesting. Look, Caterpillar, things will not always be this way. A change is coming, but you have Chain that came out with that. And this says chain of events that will affect your life. So when that happens, it more so feels like an external thing might be the thing that creates that change, right? So whether a company gets, you know, shut down, it's not directly your problem, but it does impact you, for example, and changes your life in some way. So the same with family. Maybe someone's going through something. It could be something good. You know, someone's going through something and now you get to kind of have some benefits from it too. Like it changes your life too. It's a chain of events. So that's interesting, especially when it came out with the Caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. And I kind of feel like this is fate. And I'll explain why. Because it's a part of the caterpillar's nature to transform. It's in its destiny to turn into a butterfly. Right? It's evolution, it's its transformation in life. It has to go through that. or will eventually go through that regardless if it survives as a caterpillar. So I feel like you've survived. You're here with me today. You've survived everything you've been through. I love that quote, by the way. It's important, and I feel like it might be helpful for you. You have 100% success rate of everything that you've been through and all the challenges that life has brought to you. Okay, because you're here today with me. But yeah, I just feel like now it's your time to transform into this butterfly. Interesting indeed. Now let's dive into your tarot, because I'm blabbling on over here again. But a lot of good things. Like, it does feel good. Aside from this little vulture here, I wonder, because it says worry that someone is against you. I mean, maybe they are. I feel like in your last reading we did have someone causing trouble, so I feel like maybe you're still in anticipation of that, or maybe worried that other people will be the same. I wonder. Let's dive into your tarot. Let's see what's going on for you. Now, again, we heard you will achieve peace eventually. So don't worry. Right now, it's about you and your healing. And then I feel like true healing, where you're actually able to enter complete bliss and healing, which again, might need to clean some things up here. You will enter that. But for right now, you're healing yourself. Right, let's get one card out then, please, for the overall energy this week for Sagittarius. What's the energy for this week? Oh, the Eight of Swords. So there we go. Feeling really stuck in your circumstances right now, feeling trapped in a way. We're going to clarify this for you. This is also about being stuck in your head. I always say with this card, and in life, my motto has always been, there is always a way, right? And no matter what happens, what's my motto? It's like, either way I will succeed is my motto. So even when I was going through some crap, I was like, it doesn't matter. This is all for my success story. And it really freaking helped me. That was really actually a very powerful time in my life. So Eight of Swords, maybe that will help you, because it's so easy to get stuck in our mind when we see problems around us, right? The Eight of Swords is legitimate in comparison to the Nine of Swords. So like, that's how I compare it. You are definitely in a position that can be seen as trapped, right? However, there is a way. So we have to get out of our head and look for solutions in order to find it. So if we're just looking at the problems, we're going to see even more of it. Seek and ye shall find. If you're seeking problems, looking at problems, focusing on problems, you're going to find problems, right? You're going to find even more. But if you're finding or seeking solutions, eventually you're going to find it. All right. So if your eyes are only on solutions, I feel like that's your advice with that card. But let's clarify it for you. Let's see. Why is the Eight of Swords in the energy for this week? Okay, I really like this energy. Like, I feel like this is really calling for you to get out of your head here. So Three of Cups, Knight of Wands. Why would this be a sticky situation? Three of Cups, Knight of Wands. This is your energy, Sagittarius. Could be going on a trip, by the way. What's making them feel stuck with the Eight of Swords? What's this trapping situation? Look at that. You're in between this. Okay, that's interesting. Never came up this way before whilst doing the spread. So the Eight of Swords is just confirming what's stuck and trapped is that you're in between needing to heal, but also your life still feels like there's a lot to do, right? So it's hard for you to heal and relax and to focus on self-love when you feel like your life is not up to par, right? When you feel like you're a failure in some way. Maybe you're blaming yourself. All right, but we're not going to do that. We're not going to stay in that mentality. Okay, I feel like there is these feelings inside, I wonder. And that's tricky, I get it. Right. So in this case, Three of Cups and the Knight of Wands does feel like a little bit of advice here. To try your best to have fun, to celebrate, to be in your true form, right? As a Sagittarius, you are naturally the Knight of Wands. Optimistic, adventurous, fun, right? Wanting to learn more, grow more, experience more. I feel like some of you might actually end up meeting up with some people, and I feel like this can help you feel more successful in some way, because it kind of feels like this is you kind of charging in, and this is a card of victory, success, or again, a community of some sort. So get out your head, connect with others. I feel like that's going to help you out a lot, because maybe it's when you're by yourself, you start to really think about everything that you have to do, and it gets you overwhelmed. It makes you feel really stuck, because this is a fun energy, and this is a fun energy too. So yes, there are things to do, but right now, we're going to focus on enjoying this present moment and trying to find ways to love the journey. Okay? Interesting. Let's carry on and see what else is coming through for you, my lovely angels. Let's see. For Sagittarius, let's see their energy this week. All right, the energy of Sagittarius, 10 of Cups. Look at that. And the 9 of Cups is here as well, which is beautiful, because what this represents is that you guys are going to really be focusing on happiness, which is gorgeous. Just like I said, the happy family card came up, so maybe it is about people around you. And again, I really feel like people with that message is really going to make you feel a bit more optimistic and get help from others if you need to, or just be around uplifting people. So whoever that is, whoever your family, soul family is, this is going to be very, very important for you. And maybe that's the chain of events, you know? So 10 of Cups, happiness in your energy, which I love to see. Let's clarify that for you. Let's see what's going on here. And if this is not what you're feeling this week, is what you're working towards. Right, let's see. Why is this 10 of Cups in the energy of Sagittarius this week? The King of Swords in your energy. So you're being more clear. Okay, I like that. King of Swords, 10 of Cups, Sagittarius. The World. Yeah, I feel like this 10 of Cups and the 9 of Cups coming through again about your wish fulfillment, what you want out of life, that inspires you. I'm feeling inspired when I'm doing this. I feel like I'm looking at a goal and I'm getting all those giddy feelings of like, I can't wait to live in that, right? But that can again be a bit of a double-sided coin. Does that make sense? Where it's like, I want all these things, but then you look at where you are now and it's like, I can't do it, right? The third chakra, I can't. That's what you're telling yourself. But you can. Keep thinking of these things, and again, keep surrounding yourself with people. Don't allow your brain to trick you into feeling stuck. There's always something you can do. Remember that. King of Swords, clear, concise, intelligent. This is showing up in your energy, logical. All right. And definitely feels like the same as insight. There is something that maybe you can study, learn, look up, research, search for, that is going to be very important for you when it comes down to this new beginning of yours. Okay. So I'm feeling sticking to the facts, sticking to the information. All right. With the Wild card and the King of Swords. All right. Being very, my camera is really like doing weird things. It feels like being very logical about starting this new beginning. The World is an end of a cycle, beginning of a new one, right? And 10 of Cups is also completion, but it feels like this is your goal. Maybe this is what you're visualizing or needing to visualize. Anyway, it's a good energy in your energy. So I like that. All right, let's dive into what your potential challenge or obstacle will be. 8 of Cups, leaving something behind. You see that? You're in a sticky situation here where you know that your situation right now is feeling very like claustrophobic or feeling stuck in something here, whether it be in your external or internal. But the 8 of Cups is this kind of difficulty in letting it go, which again is normal. Like it's deeper than just surface level. So I wish I knew what it is so I can help give advice. And also like I feel like I'm yapping away all the time, but sometimes it's helpful to yap. Right, someone might need the information, but let's just clarify this for you. I put the 8 of Swords on top of it because I thought it was important. So 8 of Cups, why is this the challenge or obstacle for Sagittarius here? Ooh, the Death card, because it's change. Now the fact that it's jumped up here on top of self-love, it feels like it feels unnatural, it's unfamiliar, right? The Death card is absolute change, right? It's like death. That's why it's a scary card. I'm not saying anything's dying, I'm not saying that, but when death comes through, when things absolutely change, they can never be returned back again. Things move forward, right? An 8 of Cups, leaving things behind that don't serve you, will create an absolute ending. An old way of being, to an old way of thinking and feeling. Instead of going from feeling trapped and everything's out of your control to starting to gain control like the Emperor. That's hard because now you're responsible, and that's difficult because now it's a lot of responsibility, right? Changing roles, you will be successful though. I can see that absolutely. It's just fear, depression, anxiety, worry that something's against you, or maybe that things will transpire against your favor, right? But anyway, Death card, you're entering the unknown, or being called to anyway. It's up to you if you decide to, but clearly if something is unfulfilling, you need to walk away from it, right? accept responsibility for your well-being. And because it jumped on top of self-love, I feel like your choice to end something, walk away from it, is out of self-love, right? Because it's not fulfilling for you, and you deserve that 10 of cups, right? That 8 of cups cannot give it to you. So it's about making that really important choice. You will have success. Why? Because you're deserving, right? That's the milk and honey. That's the Empress energy. You are deserving. So I feel like this is about making choices about that, right? I wasn't really ready for that card. But the 9 of Cups coming through, wish fulfillment. So this is about yourself, making selfish decisions in a good way, right? Being selfish is okay from time to time. Your life is yours to live for you. Having other people around you and being kind along the way is just shows your personality, and that it's a good thing to do, of course. But you're not selfish. It's not bad to be selfish if what you're doing is about your life, right? And I don't know if that's something that maybe you have to look out for people a lot in your life. And I feel like maybe you've been trained to think that you come last in a way, which happens, where you make everyone dinner first and then you eat last, or you make sure everyone else is safe first and then you're safe last, And it's about making decisions sometimes to make sure that you're also your priority as well. And that feels like the decisions you're making here. Alrighty then, well, let's look at your external environment. Let's see what's going on for Sagittarius's external environment this week. 4 Swords. That's a card of healing, and it can also be about the home, seeing as we're speaking about an external environment. So let's see what this is about. Why is the 4 Swords in an external environment, please? 10 of Wands reversed. Oh, is my deck reversed? But it jumped out that way anyway. What's going on in the external surroundings for Sagittarius this week, please? Ace of Pentacles. I wonder if you're taking a break or like a vacation or something. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles and the Tower and the Sun. Look at that. It's positive though. I wonder if the Tower is something that's already happened or whether it's something that is going to be happening. But the good thing is you have the Ace of Pentacles came first. A solid opportunity, whether it be financial, a new job, because you do have that new job, or a raise. It's going to create a tower though. So whether you get a new job and then you leave the old one, whether it be a new stream of income and then something that was gonna fall apart anyway falls apart, or you get an epiphany. The Tower can also be good, but it does create destruction, just like that change. This change is good. You have the Sun card here to confirm it. And all these cards actually are saying that this is all helping you move forward towards this personal healing and happiness and a new beginning and great things. And it's a choice of self-love, which means that this next chapter is going to be amazing, right? But it's a very difficult choice to make. But again, maybe it's the insight. I wonder. I don't know. But 10 of Wands coming up reversed the way that it did. Again, is almost like this holding back almost, or not being able to surrender something, which seems to be a theme here. But anyway, 4 Swords. Maybe you'll be taking a bit of a break or a time out here, and then an opportunity comes, which finally creates this tower. Okay? Maybe this is you healing, and now finally you're able to end something, no longer holding on to something, or being the only one to carry the burden of something, especially if you're in a situation that's quite like hard work, challenging. It does feel like you're finally coming to the end of something here, which is amazing. Let's get you another card out for what's going on in your inner world, right? This is like your soul, what's going on internally. Queen of Swords. You're learning a lot about placing boundaries, and again, choosing yourself above anything else. Queen of Swords protects her heart space, right? And she's very logical, she's very understanding, she's very clear, she cuts through the BS. Okay, so this is what's going on internally, is that you're learning how to become this way, how to shut off emotions and feelings towards others when they're pushing boundaries. And I feel like this is such an important thing actually for you, because it makes sense that this is the door to personal healing and happiness, right? Because you're choosing yourself. It's personal healing and happiness. So you're really doing a lot of inner work about self-love. Okay, which I love. I love that. Right, Queen of Swords, let's clarify this. Queen of Pentacles, love that. Working on your stability, all right, especially when it comes down to your material assets as well. So this is something that's going on internally, or feeling whole within yourself first. It will manifest externally, the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is all about planting seeds and reaping the rewards later on. It's slow movement, but it's movement. It's also progress and learning. So because this is internally, you're learning a lot about who you're becoming and who you are supposed to be. Like the caterpillar, you're understanding a little bit more about this journey, what it's taught you. And now you're entering the butterfly energy, where you're able to spread your wings, gain responsibility, stand into a position of power in your life. You've learned a lot, all right? Don't discredit that. Right, let's get some advice then for you, my angels. Let's see, what's the advice for Sagittarius then this week, Spirit? The sun. Focusing on the sun. The sun is now shining. We've seen a lot of these rainbows coming through, so it makes a lot of sense. I'm going to clarify that for you. The sun is all about success, happiness, okay? It's all about victory, freedom. Why is the sun here as advice? What's the advice of the sun card? Page of Cups, so that's usually a card of good news. And the Four of Swords about healing. You're really fully healing from something. You're really fully understanding a lesson about something. Let's get one more. The sun. That makes sense with freedom. The sun. The Three of Swords. Look at that. Kind of being on top of the milk and honey about healing. So it really does feel like you're actually processing and purging a lot of feelings. That's giving you some form of freedom in some way about something that you did go through heartache and pain about. Okay, it's reversed. So there could be some really, really good news that comes through, or again, an understanding about your feelings and emotions that really gifts you this healing. About your environment, though, because Four of Swords came up in your environment. So I wonder what that is for you guys. All right, my angels, that's what I have for you. So if you enjoyed this reading, make sure you like and subscribe. But aside from that, I'm going to go and I'm going to see you guys in the next one. All right.